This has definitely been a crazy week in the world for basketball for a variety of reasons, but one of the biggest reasons of all is the abnormal amount of trade rumors that are already popping up. Literally, in my last video, I discussed some potential trades that could be coming soon, and today we're actually staying on that same kind of topic, only the difference today is that we're going to be focusing on potential trades centered around one specific player. The player in question plays for the Los Angeles Lakers, and to the surprise of many, it's actually not Russell Westbrook. Instead, rumors have been swirling about how Anthony Davis may actually be available on the trade block, so Bleacher Report published an article hypothesizing 4 trade ideas, including him, and as always, I'll be going through each one, analyzing whether or not they are realistic, why or why not each team would want to do it, and who would come out as a winner in each scenario. If you want to read the actual article itself, that will be linked in the description. Before we start though, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as all support is very much appreciated. Now with that being said, let's begin. The first proposal in the article is between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets, and it is certainly a big one, where the Lakers receive Kevin Durant in exchange for Anthony Davis and a future first-round pick. This is a clash of prior trade rumors meeting with newer trade rumors, as Durant dominated the summer headlines regarding a potential trade, and now Davis is the new big name popping up in rumors, so of course they were going to be linked with a swap like this. The Nets have a ton of issues themselves regarding Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, and their lack of impactful front court depth, so the possibility of Durant readdressing his trade request isn't out of the question completely. The Lakers will absolutely explore every avenue possible to turn their season around and manage a competitive year as long as LeBron James is on the team, and because Westbrook's value is so low, people are now shifting their focus to Davis. The fact of the matter is that Davis used to be a legitimate superstar talent as a two-way force that could score with the best of them, dominate the pick and roll, space the floor, and command the interior on defense, but he just has not been performing on that level ever since the bubble ended. The Nets' price tag for Durant in the summer was absurdly high regarding the amount of draft picks and assets that the Nets wanted for him, but that was mostly because they weren't being offered superstar talent in return. Davis is hypothetically superstar talent, so I understand why only one first-round pick is attached here. However, in actuality, Davis right now is a shell of his former self. Still, he is the best player that the Nets could get in return during these sweepstakes if it comes down to it, and Nets ownership has stated that they want to remain competitive after any trades made, so I will say this isn't crazy, despite my gut feeling telling me that the Nets would say no. The next proposal in the article is between the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls, and in it the Lakers receive Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, Goran Dragic, and a first-round pick in exchange for Anthony Davis. This is a deal catered around the idea of Davis going to play in his hometown, while uniting LeBron James with fellow Clutch Sports client Zach LaVine. The Bulls were another team in the East who were coming off of a solid season, but didn't necessarily make any major moves to elevate their ceiling. The Lakers are in desperate need of guys who can generate offense and shoot from the outside, and obviously LaVine addresses this as someone who has finished amongst the league leaders in scoring over the last few seasons. Dragic is at the point in his career where he is still a solid playmaker to have off the bench, just in limited minutes, and Patrick Williams has shown flashes of potential to be a terrific defensive talent in the league as he continues to develop. Most notably, Davis would not have to play center full-time in Chicago, which has always been a preference of his, as he could slide in at the power forward position to play alongside the versatile Nikola Vucevic, and it would help the Bulls improve their porous interior defense too. This trade doesn't fix every one of the Lakers' issues immediately, obviously, but it does give them something that they desperately do need, along with the ability to replenish their empty well of draft capital. The Lakers will ultimately demand more draft picks from the Bulls if they want to actually bring in Anthony Davis, but this isn't a trade that's very far off, in my opinion. The next proposal in the article is between the Lakers and the New York Knicks, and in it the Lakers receive RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, Obi Toppin, Quentin Grimes, and a total of 5 first-round picks, some of which are protected and others not, in exchange for Anthony Davis. This is more of an option for the Lakers that are looking to move Davis simply to retool themselves for the future in anticipation of LeBron's eventual departure. Once LeBron leaves the team, whether it be through retirement or to go play a season with his son, the Lakers will have an enormous hill to climb to get their franchise back on track because of how depleted they are regarding their future draft picks. This summer, we saw the Knicks balk at the opportunity to trade for Donovan Mitchell, but Davis is someone they may view as more worthy of the investment, so this package is very reminiscent of the one rumored to be in play for Mitchell. Making this trade may not make the Lakers title contenders this year, but it would absolutely round out their current roster better, giving them some much needed depth, along with a player in RJ Barrett who could be a borderline all-star one day, as he's already a 20-point scorer. This is a deal, though, that I actually don't think the Knicks would make, and it comes down to what I said earlier, about Davis being a shell of his former self. If this were Anthony Davis at the top of his game, in his prime, then yeah, I could understand this steep price tag, throwing everything you have on the line to get him. But the current version of Anthony Davis is in no world worth 5 first-round picks, let alone that plus the Knicks' best young talent and more. And finally, the last proposal in the article is between the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks, where the Lakers receive Christian Wood, Spencer Dinwiddie, Reggie Bullock, 3 first-round picks, and 3 pick swaps in exchange for Anthony Davis. Ever since Luka Doncic has broken onto the scene, the biggest talking point surrounding the Mavericks has been about how they need to get Luka Doncic a co-star so that they can begin to legitimately compete for championships. A trade just like this for AD is what the Lakers did for LeBron in 2020, so they could go on to compete for the title, and now Luka is looking like the next in line to run the league, so here's a similar deal to, funnily enough, get him that same co-star. Again, though, as I have been saying over and over in this video, Anthony Davis is not performing like a superstar, so proposing superstar price tags in these deals for him just seems unrealistic. I really like the pairing of Luka and Anthony Davis a lot together on the court, and I have a feeling the Mavericks would definitely want to get involved in the AD sweepstakes because the pairing is essentially what Luka and Christian Wood would have, but on steroids. But 3 first-round picks and 3 pick swaps, along with Luka's best 3 teammates, just for a guy with health issues that may be on the decline, is not something any franchise would mortgage their entire future for. The Lakers likely don't do a trade like this unless a team is willing to overpay with an offer similar to this one, so if it comes in, I doubt the Lakers would say no, but I just don't see any world where the Mavericks get desperate enough to offer this much for Davis, no matter how good of a pairing he and Luka Doncic would be on the court. And with that being said, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what you think about these hypothetical trades for Anthony Davis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.